Today we're at 1614 Weber Street, located in the historic First Ward Arts District, zip code 77007. This house is a new construction home put on by FW Heritage. FW Heritage is a wife and husband combination. They've done about 27 homes in this neighborhood. 10 of them have actually been new construction. Now, the cool thing about FW Heritage and what they do on all their new construction homes, as you can see right behind me, a nice red door, big bright colors. They believe that the house should just be alive. And I agree with that. You don't want a dull gray house. Who wants that? But as you walk into this awesome new construction home, you can kind of see long exposed living room, dining room, big island kitchen, great for entertaining. Now, let's go check out some of these bedrooms. Now, the cool thing about what they're doing in this neighborhood, they're actually building a 4-bedroom house. There's not a lot of 4-bedroom houses in this neighborhood. Let's talk about some specs. 1,800 square feet, right? The reason why they're actually doing 4 bedrooms is because of the pandemic. Because you have maybe a husband and wife working from home. You have maybe a child. So if you have a child working from home and your master bedroom, that's 3 bedrooms, right? Here's a 4th to add a little bit more flexibility for maybe a second person working from home, or even having a guest. Because if you have a house, you want people to come visit, right? You see all that space over there? That big, long island kitchen. The cool thing about the kitchen is that not only have the island, but as you can see, they actually use a lot of historic materials to highlight some parts of the home that really most people, most builders don't even highlight. As you can see right there, the pantry door, unique historic pantry door from actually another property. Now look at these cabinets. They go from countertop or just above the countertop all the way up to the ceiling. Great use of space in this house. It's only 1,800 square foot, 4-bedroom, but every bedroom, every room offers just enough space for not only 2 people in the master bedroom, but just a good use of space overall. As you can see even right here, it's a little bar, right, in a kitchen in an 18 square foot house that offers plenty of storage. If you look here at the pantry door, again, the attention to detail is like no other you're gonna find in this area. They're using historic materials to highlight just small pieces of the house that you typically would not highlight. As you can see here, the countertops, big wide open countertop. You can have a small dining room table in the dining room, but who needs a dining room table when you have a countertop that looks like this? It can probably fit 4 or 5 people. The cool thing I like about the laundry room is the efficient use of space in the laundry room. As you can see here, they have a half bath, but they also have a stackable washer and dryer with plenty of storage on this other side. So the reason why I keep on highlighting this laundry room, or why I'm talking about it so much, because everything in this house is done with intention. They intentionally put a half bath in this laundry room. And that's just to have a half bath in a laundry room. Who does that? They did it so that if you're entertaining while having a nice little barbecue with friends or entertaining outside, that your guests don't have to go all the way inside, go to one of the bathrooms. They said, you know what, let's make it convenient so that this is an entertainment house, or can be used as an entertainment house, again, with only 1,800 square feet. Now, look at how long this view is, right? It's almost from end to end, the length of the house. You have your kitchen, your dining room, your living room. It's just a well put together home. Now, the cool thing I want to show you is the master bedroom. Not a huge master bedroom, but if you look at the detail of the windows, that's meticulously placed from another home, from an older home. They wanted to showcase so that you can enjoy the trees while you're inside your room. Pretty cool stuff. Going into the master bathroom, as you can see right here, great detail on the floor, but stained glass window is pretty cool. I mean, just enough space in a master bath. Most people, most builders will actually do these large, massive, expansive master bathrooms when you only really spend about 40 minutes a day in the bathroom. So why waste all that space? Let's use it wisely. Let's use it for half baths in the laundry room. Let's use it more storage, well put together home. Okay, so now I showed you the house, but the question that always comes up with buyers is, I wonder how much it costs to afford a house like that, right? So let's dive into some details to see what it costs, or to see what you would need to make to afford a house in this price point, okay? Now, there are some assumptions I have to make when I run these scenarios, so just keep that in mind as I walk through these numbers. But at a price point of $708,000, it puts you in a weird gray area of options. mainly because even with a 20% down payment, the loan amount will still be above the conforming loan limit of $548,250. But I won't even get into that detail. That's kind of boring, right? So my main assumptions with this are that there's 1 or 2 borrowers and that they have a total monthly debt obligation of $1,000 a month. And that $1,000 could be for a car payment, credit card bills, student loans, all that jazz, right? So I'm just gonna assume either 1 or 2 borrowers have $1,000 in total monthly debt obligations. I'm also going to assume that there's a credit score of 740 or higher, right? So these are my basic assumptions. So we'll start with that. In addition to those assumptions, I'm going to assume that homeowners insurance on a house like this is $275. Now with new construction, could be a lot cheaper, but just for example, say, I'm gonna say $275 a month for homeowners insurance. I'm also gonna use the current tax rate for this home in the zip code of 2.399% applied to 80% value of the home, which will give us a rounded number of $1,100 a month for property taxes. Now again, at this price point, borrowers are gonna have a few options, especially if you don't have 20% lying around in your bank account, which in this equation would be $141,000. I'm also using the current interest rates as of today, which is September 16th, which will be subject to change depending on when you're viewing this video. So let's keep these things in mind as well. Now, I'm not going to get into detail as far as what are the closing costs and getting pre-approved and all the nitty-gritty details. I'm purely looking at what income it would take to afford a house in this price point with very basic assumptions that I just listed. Because at the end of the day, we're always wondering what it takes to afford a house like this. So with that said, let's dive in. So with a jumbo loan at this price point, again, assuming 1 or maybe 2 borrowers, combined monthly debts of $1,000, you would need to make, or they would need to make, a combined gross monthly income of $11,000 per month, again, with the assumptions I made above, as well assuming a 3% interest rate and an APR of 3.083%. Now, again, I'm not getting into any detail as whether or not you're gonna qualify for a jumbo loan and all the details of the guidelines. I'll save that for another video. Now, if we were looking at a non-jumbo loan scenario, and maybe the borrowers are putting 5% down, you have an option for a second lien to avoid all those pesky jumbo loan guidelines. Again, using the same assumptions from before, in addition to the second lien of approximately $124,600 at an interest rate of 5.24%, the combined monthly income would still need to be right at $11,000. But this time with a non-jumbo loan, the interest rate would be 3.125% with an APR of 3.23%. That's the amount. So to keep our debt to income ratios just under the 50% limit versus a 43% limit with a jumbo loan. Now, so at the end of the day, I hope this provided a little bit of insight as to what it takes to afford a house at this price point, as well as answer all that question that all of us have as we're driving around Sunday mornings, drinking our coffee and dreaming about homeownership. What a cool house. Red door. You don't get stuff like this in this neighborhood, or really at all with new construction. I mean, this is a new construction pier beam home, right? But when you walk inside, you feel like you've been in a house that is hundreds of years old, but you have all the amenities of a new construction home. Not to mention this nice patio. You can maybe drink a cup of coffee on the weekdays, the weekends, enjoy the passerbys, the neighborhood, people running with their kids in the strollers, walking their dogs. It's a very unique thing that you don't get anymore, especially in a neighborhood that's so close to the city. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate you guys watching. Where I'll be drifting to next time, nobody knows. We'll see you then.